Okay, so I decided that I'm just gonna apply because I took off my nails polish that I did just like a few days ago. They were in perfect condition, guys. Let's be honest. But I was getting super antsy because my kit's supposed to come today. And then, of course, on all the days that I need something that's on the UPS truck, Armando decides to make us the last stop. So I know for a fact that it's not gonna be here till like 7 o'clock at night, and because it's not here by 3 o'clock my time. So so I decided, thank you for all your votes. So it was between this one, which is Crystal Cave. It's kind of like a peachy with blue, or Coral Bay, which is like a pink with a goldish glitter. Super cute. Or it was Atlantis, which is like the mermaid one. So cute. And I really, honestly, okay, so these other two are glitters, and I realized I haven't done just like a print, like a design, a print like this. So I need to do that because I want to make sure that I can give you guys good tips on that and how to apply when it's like a design, you know. So I'm gonna do this one because I feel like that will be really super useful, and it's like it's kind of like Eastery, don't you think? Isn't that super Eastery? Anyways, okay. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, or you just liked our page, thank you so much. I'm just gonna do applications sometimes live because why not? Why not jump on a live and hang out with your friends and apply some nails? So I will since this is one of the ones that are just like a not very, or it hasn't what am I saying? Since I haven't been doing applications very often yet, like I've only done a couple, this is my second one. I will step through, well, live, I mean, I've applied the nails obviously a lot. I will walk through the steps with you so you're able to watch it and kind of go back, or you're actually gonna be able to see how fast it is. So drop a comment. I see people hopping on. Drop a comment. Tell me you're here. The new Facebook thing is really weird. So, okay, so I'm gonna do Crystal Cave, mainly because it's not a glitter and I wanna see like how it goes on and stuff like that. Thank you for all your votes. And then what I'm doing first, I just went through and I just used my cuticle cutter, and I just kind of pushed in like an orange stick, and I pushed back my cuticles, and now I'm just filing them a little bit, like straightening the file, and I like my nails to be a little bit more square. They feel, I don't know why I do that. I don't like them as much when they're not square. Hi, MKG. How are you? And then so I'm gonna square them off really fast. I also want you guys to be able to see how fast this application is. I know MKG just did hers, and she said they took 12 minutes, which is crazy fast. Like, and guys, look. Okay, somebody asked me the other day about about my opposite hand. So you see, like, I'm using my left hand to like file nails like a normal person, and then when I literally have no control over my right hand, so I'm just holding the emery board and I'm moving my finger. I legit have no control over it. So anyways, so I'm gonna try to make these a little more squared off. And MKG, what are you wearing right now, girl? I know you got some on. What are you wearing right now? I really do. I just have to like move my finger instead of the board. I don't know why. I just have like no control over it. Okay, so the next step after this is going to be to clean your nails, to prep your nails with the cleaning pad. That's just an alcohol pad, and it is just to take any oils and any dirt or anything off your nails. And so it's just just an alcohol pad. You can either use a Color Street one or one that you already have on hand. It's from like what's it called? See, I can't even concentrate when I'm using my right hand. I legit have no control over it. So her question was, what do you do about your left hand? Does it look okay still? And it actually does still look okay, even though I have literally no control over it. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna clean these off. And then I'm gonna keep this pad available for me because I like to also clean it again before you actually put the strip on, because otherwise I found that I touch my own nails by accident and then my hands are greasy or whatever. And so, not really greasy, but you know what I mean? I just have like really oily nail beds for some reason, which is why somebody told me that that's probably why I didn't have any, that gels don't do really well for me, because I have oil nail beds. So, hi Kaylee King. I am doing Crystal Cove. Thanks for your vote. I am going to do Crystal Cove. I said a little bit earlier because I have, excuse me. Oh, I just inhaled weird. I've not tried the like just patterns before, the designs, like without the glitter. I'm so obsessed with the glitter that I've only used the glitter. So I want to be able to give you guys tips and stuff on how this is. Yeah. Okay, so now they're all clean. I'm gonna keep my little pad clean, like handy, so that I can start to, oh, now people are, did you get a notification or no? If you didn't get a notification, I'm gonna do a giveaway, because I have to, I realize that I think most of your notifications are just on highlights. So my girlfriend just told me, hey, I didn't get a notification last time you were live. And I think it's because it's set to highlight. So I'm gonna do a giveaway for that. So watch out for a giveaway on that one, so you guys will change your notifications. Yeah. Okay, keeping the pad. So now, see, that's what I do. I like touch my hair and then I'm like, oh man, maybe there's oil in it now. I'm gonna do everything I can to make these stay super long. You were just scrolling. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Maybe, so yeah, I gotta get people to change their notifications so you actually get notified when I go live. Because it took a while for, I think, anybody to just hop on. Okay, so now we're gonna open this strip, and it like smells like nail polish. The strips are essentially 100% nail polish, like they like just painted them in a line. And then they're 95% dry. So then that extra 5% leaves time for you to it's like a little bit pliable, and then you can apply, and then it'll dry. You want to wait 20 to 30 minutes afterwards to reapply. So I'm going to go through, and if you guys were on my last video, my last application, this is how I kind of do it, how I found they fit on my nails. I have to use both of the pinky fingers, because the bottom half, it fits my pinkies better. And then the same for this one, for my ring finger. So I end up using 4 for these 2 fingers. But then the other ones I can just use as a side, like one side and the other side. Does that make sense? Hi, Sammy. So that's how I do it. And you want to always start with your pinkies and move your way in, like on one hand, and then move your way in on the other hand, and then do both your thumbs last. Okay, cool. So I really like this one. It's like a bluish with a little bit of a corally color. I thought it'd be really nice for Easter. Let me get my trash can closer so I don't end up with all the trash. And I'm supposed to get samples today. I will send you guys some if you want some, but I'm also gonna do like a challenge. If you guys wanna be the challenge, I'll send you some samples, and then I will have you paint your nails with other nail polish too, and then you can relay back to us how you like it. Does that sound like a good plan? Okay, oh, see, I kind of messed up a little bit. So I'm gonna take it off again, no big deal. You can peel it off and then reapply. And yeah, there we go. That looks good. So see how on this end, it's a wider on this end than it is on this end. And I just can't, for some reason, I just cannot make it so that it fits. It just doesn't, I just have a wider nail bed on my pinkies. So let's pull these off. Ooh, this is pretty. It's kind of got an iridescent flavor to it. It's cute. Ooh, that's really cute. Okay, so I'm gonna wait till the end to go through and file down a little bit if there's any excess on the top. But look how pretty that looks. Isn't that cute? Only because I like to give it just a little bit of time to dry, so it's not super duper pliable, so it doesn't accidentally rip. So, and then you just want to really press down and then give it a minute to dry. So now I'm gonna do the same for my ring finger, and I'm actually gonna go this route today and see if it'll be okay. So essentially, you're just pulling off the top, and then the top plastic layer, and then you're pulling off the tab, the silver tab part, or you're pulling off the strip with the silver tab part, and then you want to actually pull off the silver tab. And you can touch like the inside of the, you can touch like the sticky side, no big deal. You want to pull off the tab, no big deal. And then just apply it. So how many of you guys did you guys just hop on to, no, actually Sammy was on the page before I announced it in the LuLaRoe Epoddle page. And so was Kaylee. I finally just went for it and was like, let me just share my love, guys, because I'm loving these. Okay, and I'm getting my kit today. Armando's late, as usual, when I want him to not be late for something. Like when I want him to show up early, he's always ends up being like, makes me the last stop. He's like, oh, I got a package for Amy. She probably wants this today earlier, so I'm gonna go ahead and make it last. Does anybody else have a UPS driver like that? I mean, I love him to death, but he for sure does not make it easy for me on the days when I'm waiting for something. How's your Tuesday going, guys? How are you doing? Okay, so there you go. Here's this one. Ooh, they're super cute. Can you see? Is it like focusing? There we go. Look how cute that is. Ooh, I like them a lot. And they've got like just like this like silvery look to them. I didn't realize it had like a silvery look to it. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do my pinkies as well. And then on my other hand, they're super easy to tear off. Like they're really, really easy. Yeah, you just, so essentially just stick your fingernail underneath it. And then when I'm done, I'll go back through all of them and I just, pull I just use my nail file in like a downward motion and just really make that line so that there's nothing that's hanging off at all, you know, so that there's nothing, you know, the thing that you want is to make it so there's no place where anything can get under it. So a hair, like when you're, you know, putting your hair behind your ears or anything that you could really just, you know, like it starts to lift. That's like all the struggle with gels or with acrylics or anything. Like if any piece gets a little bit, you know, subject to the outside sources, like the outside elements, like a piece of hair. That one was really good, actually. I did a really good job with that one. I'm not gonna lie. You're doing your first spray tan today? Oh my gosh, I literally have never sprayed tan before. Are you doing like a what kind of spray tan are you doing? So Sammy, see that I'll do this fast before you, so just while we're talking about it. See how I have like a little bit on the end that like didn't quite get taken off with my nail. I'm just gonna go through and I'm just gonna file downward and it's gonna pull it off so easily, like that, just downward a little bit, like that. And then I'm just gonna take underneath and pull it off that way. See? Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Yeah, girl. So now it's just like a nice smooth edge and nothing will get under there and it just adds a little bit of seal. And if you want to, you could totally put some clear nail polish at the end or just at the ends if you wanted to. There's already clear coat in there, but just to like kind of seal off that edge. Hi, Katie. How are you? I heard you ordered some Color Street, girl. Did you have it yet? And then you wanted, Sammy too, you just want to like take your fingernail and just make sure like the like around your cuticle is really well put on there. Just so that you don't have any, like when I know when I'm like washing my hair and one is starting to like pull up a little bit, I find that like my hair will get underneath it. And then that's gonna, of course, pull it up. So this is, if you're just hopping on, this is Crystal Cave. You just got it? Have you tried it? Well, you got to watch this video. This is perfect. So this is Crystal Cave. It's got like a little bit of a peachy look to it with a little bit of almost like a marbleized navy in there. It's looking really super cute on. I'll take a picture. I'll totally take a picture and post it for you guys so you can see like up front. I know it's hard to on these lives, but I wanted to just be able to explain application. If you guys have questions about the application, I for sure will answer them here. And if you have any like, you know, obviously those questions come up as you're applying or as I'm applying, so you can ask them while I'm applying. And then, you laughing at me? And then see the tab? You want to pull off that tab. And then you can use either end. Awesome. I'm so glad. I'm going to send you guys some samples. Okay, Sammy? All right. So I'm applying. And you know, it was a clear tan? is that like a, wait, you didn't just put clear on your body, did you? Is that a stupid question? It's probably because I've never done it as a machine, so you don't have random spraying at you. Huh. Interesting. Was the name of it, the brand of it, Clear? Called Clear? There we go. Ooh, I like it. Ooh, I really like this. This is looking really good. Okay, so I am finding... Oh no, some of them they're kind of even. So this is kind of cool too. I wanted to point this out, guys, is that so when they're printing these tabs, see, a lot of times they make it so that they are really good. Like they really do go just in half, right? So you can use them. So a lot of them, see how this is kind of mimics itself. So you're going to get variation, but it's not like all the blue is on one end, so you won't have any blue. Or see how this one, the blue will be at the tips of your fingernails, and this one will be at the ends of your fingernails. So it's really cool that they like anticipate you getting more than one nail per tab. Does that make sense? So I really like that part, is that they're not like trying to say you can only use one tab per nail, one strip per nail. It's clear. Oh, and then it'll turn into a tan. So does it make it less yellow then? Is that the idea? Is that it's clear? I should probably spray tan. I never ever tan, guys. I just like, I don't really care. Like I like go on, like we went on vacation on that cruise, and it was like middle of winter. I was white as a ghost, and I like legit didn't even think about tanning. Like, am I supposed to tan? I'm supposed to, right? I'm supposed to be a tanner. It's one of those things that I just never, it's certified not orange. Ooh, I like that. I'm on top of that, certified not orange. Okay, so see how I've been like touching my hair and stuff like that? Every once in a while I go back through and I just like want to make sure that I'm staying alcohol pad swiped. And I am kind of going slow right now because we're chatting. Okay, so I'm going to use this one, this middle one. Oh, I could use this one too. That would look cute. I'm gonna use this one. I'm gonna use this one for my pointer because I like the variation. Yeah, that's always my like biggest question, is whether or not I'm gonna be like yellow. Does anybody else spray tan? Let's pull the peeps. Does anybody else spray tan? Do you have any good experiences? Any good tips? Tips and tricks? Or is it like one of those just, I'll get as tan as I'm supposed to every year? That's how I kind of am. I'm like, I guess I'll get tan if I'm outside. Okay. Ooh, okay. So guys, look at this. So this one ends up, it's kind of cool on this variation, this marbling, because you don't really know how much is going to end up on your nail until you actually get it on. So that's cool. Okay. So now this one I'm going to use for this side too, because both the ends are going to work for my nail bed. But that means I have to be kind of careful about keeping this straight. So I'm just gonna put my fingernail under on the sides, really make sure that it's super amazing on the sides here. And then I'm gonna just super gently like use my fingernail to pull and put my fingernail under. And just very gently get that seal, and then I'll do a better job with the nail file. Do they make nails for kids? They don't actually make sets particularly for kids, but I can do an entire set of Holly's nails with one thumb from this. So like one of the bigger thumbs, I can do all of her fingernails in that. And what I do is, because this is why it's so cool, is like it doesn't really have to be the size for kids, because you can touch them, so you don't have to cut. Like you can, oh, I don't like this one, how it turned out. I'm peeling it off. See? Okay, I didn't like that one, so I'm gonna peel it off. You can actually cut them, because you can touch the back. Like you don't have to worry about the stickiness. So you don't have to, like with some of the other ones that are more stickers, you can't really touch the back. So it's much harder to like fit them to size. But with the little kid ones, you can just cut it with scissors and then just touch them, and it works fine. So I really like that part about it too, is you don't have to worry about a different kid's size, and you can use your excess for kids. I wonder if it's because I hadn't done this. Okay. Let me get a different one here. Ooh, these are so cute. Look at this. Do you like this, Eric?
No, I like it a lot.
You used a tanning bed 2 times when you were 18 and came out so good, but I don't like being enclosed. Oh my gosh, I'm so claustrophobic. I can't even do that. I seriously could not. You just use a spray bottle and baby oil mixed with hot water, and whenever I'm laying out, you spray yourself, and it's giving you good results. Oh, cool. Good to know. Good to know. Yeah, I just, you know, when I'm tan, I just figure I'll be tan as I'm supposed to get. Everything happens for a reason, right?
Every tan happens for a reason. Every
tan happens for a reason. Okay, so this one I already have my front, or my other side, so I don't have to worry so much about the, about saving the other side. So there we go. Ooh, it's cool. Like the little bits of variation that you get in the blue. It's really cool. I like it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Okay, so here I am. I've only got 2 or 4 nails left. This one is going to be my middle finger. Oops. Used to be a tanning bed in Ohio, and it was the best nap. The best nap ever. Yeah, because how long are you in there? Like 30 minutes-ish? I think so, right? Okay, so this one is kind of in the middle, so that means the variation will be at the tips of the nail, which will be cool because the other ones are at the bottom. So, aren't these so easy? Oh my gosh, so easy. You can also, okay guys, too, if you don't feel comfortable like trying to keep them straight, actually this is a really good idea. I can show you. If I have scissors. Do I have scissors somewhere? Okay, so if you don't feel comfortable trying to keep this side straight, if you are worried about like the like creasing it, if you want to use the other side and you're worried about it, you can just snip off a good amount in your like with scissors, and then it keeps it straight, and then you can use your nail on a smaller amount of stuff. So actually here, I'll show you. So I'm gonna try to get as close to my nail as possible with like leaving a little bit of space, and then use this side that now is straight that I didn't have to worry about like creasing it or anything. Use this side, and then put this one on, and see now I have like 2 of them that are like long. So I'm just gonna really, hi Tasha. I'm just gonna really press them down, and then I'll use my thumbnail like I was. But isn't that great? So you can just like snip them in half at the start, and then you don't have to worry as much about creasing and trying to keep them all nice and straight as you're trying to get them off. And then if there's, you know, then you just grab it like that. See? And then I'll go through it afterwards, and I will, of course, with my nail file, just straighten everything and make it all look super, super, super nice. So it's good because it's super quick and you can do it without any tools, but then, you know, if you want the extra tools, just, if you want to, you know, to make it look really super nice. But okay, so now I've got just my thumbs, and then this is my thumb one. I use a smaller of the 2 thumbs. I'm going to make sure I'm nice and alcohol padded on my 2 thumbs, and then, oops, I just dropped it. And then, okay, so take the tab off. What are you up to, Tasha? Did you get you some color street yet, girl? Oh my gosh. How many people are waiting on their orders? If you have not jumped on and ordered, girls, get up there, like get it going. I know Kaylee jumped in an order. It is epoddlenails.com, and the important thing, I guess not important thing, but if you guys shop through the event, like up at the top when you first sign on, there's an event that says there's a little tab that says my events, and then it'll say through my online, like the online party. So and that's how it'll earn like free stuff for people, and I'll start adding people's packages and doing lots of giveaways and that kind of stuff, because that's part of being a retailer, is earning some stuff that you can give away. Okay, look how cute these are. Oh my gosh. Okay, so some of these are a little bit jaggedy for me. So I'm gonna go through and I am gonna just make sure all around all the like cuticle parts and stuff like that is really, really pressed down. And then, and I'm gonna start back at my front. They've had a little bit of time to dry. So I'm gonna start there, and I'm just gonna go downward. Make sure you're going in a downward motion, not like side to side and not upward. And just to like kind of get that line really solid. And then all you do once you've got that line really like kind of that almost almost like perforated, is you just go through and you just push that or pull that off. Cool, right? Cool. And then when you want them off, you just use nail polish remover. Like amazingness, right? And make sure you don't have any like edges that are pulling off and stuff like that. Anything that will lift on its own, you don't want to, you want to prevent that. And then just make sure that they're all really pressed down. And then you don't want to do any type of water, anything watery. So I wouldn't wash your hands. Make sure you pee before you do this, so you don't wash your hands. Don't get in the shower. I would suggest doing it like right when you're going to bed. It's a really good time to go to do it, because then they have the whole night you're sleeping to cure, if you will. And then you can just kind of pull off any edges that aren't perfect. And these are like kind of foolproof, guys. Like seriously, they're like so easy. Did anybody say they were? I'm going to send some samples out, and I'm actually going to ask for some volunteers to do just a challenge, like kind of because I'm supposed to get samples today. Yeah. Okay, let's see here. Oh my gosh, I love this color. So see how I'm just going downward. Well, I'm going upward with my left hand because I'm a lefty, and I have no control over my right hand, so I can't trust my right hand. It has a mind of its own. So I'm going upward. So I'm going upward with my finger, so it makes the file go downward. Yeah, figured that out real fast. And then if you just pull the little excess off and make your edges just really super smooth. And it looks like you just got them manicured. And like, look how cool this effect is. It looks like that effect where, have you ever seen those videos where they just like dip the finger, they put the polish in water, like drops of polish in water. And then they dip their fingernail in it so that it gets on there like a tie-dye effect. That's kind of like what this one looks like. It's called Coral Cave, right? No, Crystal Cave. It looks like one of those caves where you find crystals. And this is one of the designs, like the printed on designs that's not glittery. I love the glitter, guys. I love them. But I really wanted to try one of these for you. Okay. Ooh. They look good. What do you guys think? They look so good. Look at that. Look how like not all of them have a ton of the blue on it. And they have this like really beautiful iridescent-y looking like pearlescent coloring to them. And they're super easy, like as far as hiding imperfections. Like I'm not perfect at it, but like they still look really good and really like they're like professionally manicured. Yeah. Okay. So if you guys want to try out Crystal Cave of your own or on your own, be sure to click. Yeah. Oh my gosh. They're going to love them. They're so cool. And this is the way I kind of look at it. Like I go to my, so first of all, I did all of them. Plus I have 5, 6, 7, 8 left over. So be sure to, these are already starting to dry. So be sure to stick them back into the package and then use what's it called? Flat iron to just like flat iron them. And then you can get another use out of them, or just share a package with a best friend right away, or stick them on your little daughter right away. You see how they do with the galleys at work? Are you allowed to wear them at work, Kaylee? Kaylee's a flight attendant. Are you allowed to? Okay, so then you just stick them all down here, get as much air as you can out of them, and then redo them with a flat iron. So really though, truly guys, you're not gonna get as much time out of the second application as you would the first. So just know that. But it's almost like a free application, right? Like, so they're $11 to $13. The designs I think are 12, right? Or 11. I forget.
Solids are 11.
Solids are 11. Eric knows. I have no idea.
Designs are
12
and 13.
12
Glitters are 13.
Glitters are 13.
And
Echo.
French is 14.
French is 14. Oh, that's why she went with more solids. So, and then they're buy 3, get 1 free. So be sure to like put 4 in your cart. So you get buy 3, get 1 free. And then, but yeah, they're like, so try them out, see if you like them. And so I guess what I was saying is, if you get another application or a friend application at $11 plus the buy 3 get 1 free, you're looking more at like $10 with shipping and tax per thing. And then, but if you get 2 applications out of it, then you're at $5 a piece. And if you, I know with like, I took my other one when I did the Rio Red over to my best friend Kimmy's house, and Kimmy did hers, and then we had enough to do both of our girls' nails. So that was 4 applications for $10. Like, so cheap when it comes down to it. So for me, I'm like, okay, well, it cost me $3. I can change them every 4 days if I want to, right? Like that's how I'm kind of feeling about it anyways, but they last so long. I really, really like these. And make sure that you're just going through and like really making sure they're hitting your, your nail everywhere, get any bubbles out and everything like that, and they'll last a lot longer. Okay, so if you go to epoddlenails.com, in the top left-hand corner, it says My Events. Shop through the March shopping event on that's our Facebook event. Just helps us track where where the sales are coming from. And then that way you just choose and you add to your cart whatever ones you like. Be sure you're adding 4, or the French are buy one get one free, and then they'll ship them to you. Crazy, right? And then you get to do your nails. Okay, so here you go. So cute. I'll take a picture so you guys can see them. Don't mind the little scratches on my face, my my fingers right now. I look like a 3-year-old boy fingers. But yeah, I really like them. I'll keep an update on how they hold up and stuff too. And again, this is called Crystal Cave. Thanks for hopping on with me, guys. And I hope that you had some helpful tips.